I'm Susan. Thanks for joining me on the mat. Today we'll start at the back of the mat. Place your feet hip distance apart, outer edges of the feet parallel. Root through the base of your big toe, little toe, inner heel and outer heel. Firm those legs, draw the belly in. Now bring your shoulders up, back, and then all the way down. Nuzzle the chin in and feel the crown of your head reaching up towards the sky. And then this is mountain pose. Go ahead and close your eyes and just tune into the body and into the breath. Our theme today is you are stronger than you think you are. Sometimes our mind, our negative thoughts hold us back. And in yoga, you can allow that breath to let go of some of those negative thoughts, quiet the mind, and then bring yourself into this moment just as you are. We'll go ahead now and deepen the breath. As you inhale, stretch the arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, feel the palms touch, lower down to heart center, and then down towards the earth. With each breath, let's deepen and lengthen the breath as we inhale, reaching the arms out and up. And then exhale, palms touch, lower down to heart center, and then down towards the earth. One last time like this. Inhale, feel that expansion and also that lengthening. And then as you exhale, maybe draw that belly in and sense that grounding, that connectedness to the earth. Awesome. Now we'll make our way down. We'll inhale, reach our arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, fold at the hips, coming into forward fold. You can allow your belly to rest on the thighs to support that lower back. Next, inhale, you'll lift your heart up, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, bend your knees a little deeper. Keep the spine long as we walk ourselves forward to come to the top of our push-up or our plank. So inhale, glide forward, chest comes forward and comes down, keeping shoulders above the elbows. Nice deep breath here. And then next, exhale, lower myself all the way down. Now press the tops of your feet down, hug those legs together, tuck the tailbone under, belly draws in. Shoulder blades come down the back. And as I inhale, lift chest, head, and legs up into locust. Keep hugging those ankles together. Belly stays in, shoulders stay back and down. And then when you're ready, press the legs down. And then inhale, curl the chest forward and up. This is Cobra Pose. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Press down through the legs. And then when you're ready, we'll lower ourselves all the way down. I'll tuck my toes under. And then as I exhale, press myself up. Find that plank. As I inhale, lift the right leg up and over. And then exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, lift the left leg up and over. And then exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, back in. And then inhale, left leg out. Exhale, back in. Keep moving like this. One last time on each side. Awesome. When you're ready, bend your knees, press your hips up and back, and this is downward facing dog. So I turn my elbow creases towards my thumbs to draw the shoulders away from the ears, and then shift my weight back. So there's equal weight in my hands and my feet. Now from here, I'll pedal my right heel down, bend the left knee, and then press the left heel down, bend the right knee. Because this is yoga, I take it slow and easy. Don't force anything. And then when you're ready, I'll press both thighs back, but keep the knees bent if the heels are lifted. As I inhale, extend that right leg up, three-legged dog, keeping the hips level. And then as I exhale, come all the way forward. May take one step or many steps. I come into low lunge. My right knee is stacked over the ankle. Shoulders are back and down, and spine is long. Now extend my right arm out to the side like a wing. So inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, rotating belly, chest, and head to the right. Keep hugging the hips together. Maybe you smile here. And then when you're ready, bring your hands back down. Root through those hands. And then inhale, sweep that right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend into that right knee, and then rotate that hip open. Root through now that right palm, and opening up now into our hip. And then next, inhale, extend the right leg up, and exhale, bring that right leg forward. Now we'll come into high lunge. Press through that right foot, sweep the arms out and up, and then maybe slide that back foot in so that back knee is bent. Relax the shoulders back and down, and then widen the arms so that your elbows are straight and your wrists are flat. So gently draw the lower belly in and up. Feel the stretch into the front of that left hip, into that hip flexor. Take one last breath here. And then when you're ready, release your hands down. And then we'll step back, coming back to the top of our push-up. Take a breath. Next, inhale. We'll come forward and down, shoulders above the elbows, into your Chaturanga Dandasana. And then when you're ready, exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Press the tops of your feet down, belly in, shoulders back and down. And we'll inhale, curl ourselves forward and up into Cobra Pose. So if you want, you can stay just like this. If you want to do upward facing dog, we straighten the elbows, lift the legs up, but keep drawing the belly in. Lower yourself all the way down. Now curl your toes under. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, press up into top of a push-up, your plank. Now next, inhale, left leg comes up and over, and then exhale back to center. Inhale, right leg comes up and over, exhale back to center. Keep moving like this. And one last time each way. And then when you're ready, bend your knees, press your hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. Once again, steady through hands and feet, and you find that length through the spine by keeping the knees bent and keep reaching your seat, your tailbone up. Next, inhale, extend that left leg up, keeping the hips level, and as I exhale, draw the knee forward, and then take one step or many steps forward to find that low lunge, left knee over the ankle. Extend the left arm out like a wing. As I inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotating belly, chest, and then my head to the left. Hug those hips together. And find that nice deep breath. When you're ready, release the palms down. As you inhale, sweep the left leg up and back, finding that three-legged dog. Now you can bend the left knee, open that hip over towards the left, and root now through that left palm. Next, inhale, extend that left leg up, three-legged dog, hips level, and then exhale, bring that left leg forward, one step or many steps. Now from here, we'll find that high lunge, maybe bring that right leg forward, and inhale, sweep the arm forward and up. So for my variation, I'm just going to keep that back knee bent. Now draw the belly in and feel the stretch into that right hip flexor. Relax my shoulders back and down, and then widen the arms enough so your elbows are straight and your wrists are flat. Take a nice breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and release the hands down. Sweep the left leg up and back. And then lower it back down into that downward facing dog. And from here, walk my hands all the way back. I'm in that standing forward fold. Now look at your feet. Make the outer edges of your feet parallel. Then I'm going to lower my seat down, lengthen my spine. As I inhale, rise up into chair pose or into your squat. Once again, my arms are wide enough in that Y shape, so my shoulder blades are together on my back. My belly's drawn in and my chest is lifted. So sometimes we call this our victory arms. So create those victory arms. And then when you're ready, press yourself up. Awesome. Take a breath as we inhale. Let's reach our arms out and up. And then exhale. From here, I'm going to shift my weight to my left foot and then float that right knee up. And then I'll go ahead and take a big step forward with that right foot. And now when you're ready, maybe extend your arms out like wings. Soft bend in the right knee. Then I'll tilt myself forward, coming into warrior three. It's like a seesaw. As my head comes down, my leg lifts up. Just like in that three-legged dog, my hips are level. Draw that belly in, lift the heart up. And we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and come all the way back up. Float that knee up, and then release that foot down. Take a breath. One more side. So when you're ready, go ahead, shift the weight into your right foot, and then float the left knee up. And then go ahead and take a big step forward with the left foot. Extend the arms out like a wing, and then soft bend in that left knee. And then when you're ready, just tilt yourself forward, coming into warrior three. So I'm going to drop my right hip down so it's level with the left hip, belly in, chest lifted, for 5, 4, you're stronger than you think you are, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way on up, float that knee up, and then release the foot down. Awesome. Go ahead, take another breath here. As you inhale, reach your arms out and up. And then as you exhale, feel the palms touch. Lower down to heart center. And then down towards the earth. And then you're at the front of your mat. And we'll all step out wide. So coming into nice wide-legged stance from here. Awesome. Now turn your right leg out to the side. And then bring your left heel away. I'm going to stretch my arms out wide. And then lift this right hip up. And as I inhale and as I exhale, bend into the right knee. This is warrior two. Nice strong pose. And then I'll look over those right fingertips. And then when you're ready, I'm going to turn my right palm up. And then inhale, straight into that right knee. And then reach up and over, find that length. This is reverse warrior. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, I'm going to come back into that warrior two. Now I'm going to shorten my stance. I'm going to place my left hip, hand on this hip, and then bring that foot forward. And then from here, I'm going to bring my right fingertips forward and slightly behind me, and then press through that right foot, lift that left leg up, and this is half moon. Keep lifting that leg up, keeping the hip, knee, and toes turned out to the side. Maybe you stretch that arm up. And just notice how this feels, using the strength of your leg, your core. And then when you're ready, let's come back all the way up into warrior two. And then turn your toes forward. You'll come into your lunge. So you'll have your right leg forward and you'll be in that high lunge. Awesome. Now when you're ready, press the palms together And then press that right foot and then float the left knee up. Externally rotate that left thigh, cross the left ankle over that right thigh. Now sitting back, just like you did in chair pose. My weight is in my heels, my belly's drawn in, and my chest is lifted. Holding here and smiling, enjoying the stretch and the strength that you have to come into this pose. One last breath here. And then when you're ready, press yourself up, release the foot down, and then release your arms down by your side, coming back into mountain pose. Awesome. Let's do that on the other side. So come back, facing the side of your mat. You'll step your legs out wide. Turn now your left leg over to the left. Right heel comes away. You're lined up heel to heel. I stretch my arms out wide. And then as I inhale, lift this left hip up. Exhale, bend into the knee. Warrior two. Turn your gaze over those front fingertips. And then when you're ready, I'll turn my palm up. And I'll inhale, reach it up and over, straightening into that front knee. This is reverse warrior. Take a nice breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll come back into that warrior two stance. And then from here, I'll place my right hand on that right hip, shorten the stance. Now go ahead and come onto those left fingertips, bring it in front and slightly behind you, and then press through this left foot, float that right leg up, keeping that hip, knee and toes turned out to the side. This is half moon. Find that nice deep breath. See if you can let go of any negativity and just notice how this feels. Enjoy the wobble if you're wobbling. It's so much strength that you already have within you. And then when you're ready, step that leg all the way back. Find your warrior two. And then we'll go ahead and turn and face the front of your mat. And you'll find your crescent lunge. Your left leg is forward. Take a breath here. And then we'll bring the palms together into that prayer position. And then when you're ready, press to that left foot and then bring that right knee up. Now I'll go ahead and cross that right ankle over that left thigh. Right knee comes out to the side and I sit back into that chair pose or like a squat. So my seat is all the way back, my belly's in, and I lift my chest and I smile. If there's any discomfort in your knee, don't cross the ankle over the thigh like this. Maybe just keep the toes touching down. And then when you're ready, gently press yourself back up. Release that foot down. Take a breath, coming back into our mountain pose. Awesome. Now turn and face you. One last standing pose here. Let's inhale, reach our arms out and up for a moment. And then exhale, feel the palms touch. Lower down to heart center, and then down towards the earth. So I find that using that breath returns me back into this moment and helps me get through those difficult times when I realize all I have to do is take one breath, one moment at a time. So go ahead and place your hands on your hips for a moment and shift your weight into your left foot. Now you'll bring the right knee right beside the left, and then I'll bring my arm out to the side like this with the palm up. If it feels okay on your shoulder, I'm going to bring my right hand to the inside of my right foot. Once again, my knees are right next to each other. And you can stay like this and get a stretch into the quadricep, or to reach that left arm up. Now what you'll do here is create a soft bend in that standing leg and just tilt yourself over. Now when you're ready, kick that foot back into the hands. You'll feel the belly, the ribs draw in, and then you keep tilting forward. But the goal here is really engaging into that core. And this is dancer pose for 5, 4, 3, Let's come all the way back up. If you did this variation, release the foot down, release the arms down. Take a breath. Other side. So when you're ready, shift your weight to your other foot, your right foot this time, I think, and then bend into the left knee. I bring my left arm out to the side, palms up, and then reach for the inside of the foot or the ankle. Other options you have here is you can use a strap or a towel if your hand doesn't reach, and you can also hold onto a wall. I'm going to reach my opposite arm up, and then nice and easy, just start to bring the leg back as I lean forward, and then when you're ready, kick into that hand. Nice deep breaths here, but keep the belly and the lower ribs drawn in. The more you kick, the more the ribs will draw in. And holding here, smiling, enjoy the sensation of this moment for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come all the way on up. Come on back down. Find your mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And then exhale, feel the palms touch. Lower down to heart center and then down towards the earth. Awesome. We'll make our way down onto the mat now. Sometimes I like to bring my toes out, my heels in. So sitting down into our yogi squat. That feels good to you. And now press my elbows out and towards the knees. Press the palms together. Lengthen the tailbone back. Lift the heart up. If this doesn't work for you, release your hands down, and you can create similar sensation by sitting upright and bringing the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide in our bound angle pose. And then wherever you're at, we'll go ahead and lower ourselves down. And from here, I'm going to extend my legs in front. So this in yoga is called Dandasana or staff pose. Roll my shoulders back and down and reach my hands as far back as I need to form that nice long spine. So Dandasana means staff. And so it represents the staff that the yogis used to use to support themselves when they were meditating. So create that support here. And Danda is also one of the words we use for spine. So feel that supported spine here. And then when you're ready, I'm going to walk my hands back. Separate out my feet a little bit. So my fingers can be turned forward or slightly out to the side. And then when you're ready, press your hips up and we'll come into that reverse plank. So if this doesn't work for you, you can obviously lower yourself all the way down and just press the hips up. Feel the strength, engaging the whole back side of the body as you open up the whole front side of the body. I am stronger than I think I am. And then when you're ready, lower yourself down. Awesome. We'll bend our knees and then slowly lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Now bring your feet hip distance apart. Have your knees and toes pointed forward. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. And then when you're ready, nice and easy, you're going to press that lower back down, curl the tailbone up, and then press your hips up to come into that bridge pose. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower yourself down, upper back, mid back, lower back, and tailbone. Let's do this nice and easy with the breath. If you want, you can inhale, reach your arms up, press the hips up, lift lower back, mid back, upper back, hands touch down as the hips press up at its highest point. As you exhale, lower, upper back, mid back, lower back, tailbone, and then hands touch down at the same time. Maybe a couple more breaths like this. Inhaling, curling yourself up. And then exhale, lowering yourself down. And one last time like this. Keep your hands down. Inhale, Press the tailbone up. Press the hips, lower back, mid back, upper back. Maybe lift your heels up. Maybe roll onto the tops of the shoulders. Interlace your fingers. Holding here, one last breath. And then when you're ready, release your hands and then slowly lower down. Feel each bone, each vertebra lowering down on towards the mat, reaching your tailbone down towards the heels. And then after the tailbone touch down, lower the heels down. You'll knock your knees together, let your feet come out wide, and extend the arms out wide like a T with the palms up. Now separate out the knees, and then just nice, easy windshield wipers here. And then when you're ready, let's come back to center. And then from here, let's go ahead and let the legs fall over towards the right side. Maybe turn your head towards the left. Maybe reach that left arm up in the diagonal. So this is a twist, supine twist. And a lot of times in yoga, we finish our practice with a twist like this to decompress the spine and to find that relaxation. If you want a little bit more stretch into the hip flexor, you can press through that left foot, press the hips up. And then when you're ready, bring your knees, bring yourself back to center. Maybe draw your knees into your chest. Release your feet back down. Place them along the outer edges of the mat. Extend your arms out wide like a T, palms up, hands shoulder height. Let the knees fall over towards the left side. Maybe turn your head to the right, and then reach that left arm up in a diagonal. You might feel a little bit more stretch there into the front of the shoulder, into the chest. If you want a little bit more, press to that right foot and then press the hips up and feel a little bit more stretch into that right hip. Maybe you close your eyes, change your perspective as you tune inward, and then return to your breath. Return into this moment, knowing there's nothing else you have to do, nowhere else you have to be. This moment is perfect just as it is. And then when you're ready, bring yourself back to center. And now draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself that hug. You can rock side to side, or forward or back, or in circles. And then, if you like, we finish up in our corpse pose. So you'll stretch your right leg down, stretch your left leg down. Let your ankles and toes fall out to the side. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. Turn the palms up. Muzzle the chin in. Places where you may need support can be under the knees if you have any back issues, or if you find that your chin is popped up, sometimes a blanket or pillow under the head may assist with that as well. So close your eyes. And now just let go. Feel, imagine the earth rising up to support your body. And then see if you can just relax the whole front side and allow that earth to hold and support you. And then you tune back into the breath. Sometimes this is the hardest part of your practice, but give yourself that time to rest. Stay here for as long as you like. Thank you for taking care of yourself so lovingly. Remember, you are stronger than you think you are. Namaste.